The Tennessee Volunteers began the stretch run of this 2022 football season with a game under the lights at Neyland Stadium against the Kentucky Wildcats. 5 games left in the regular season, all against SEC foes, starting with the Cats. The third-ranked Vols coming into the game off another explosive offensive performance against UT Martin, racking up 65 points.
Inside the Skyhawks 2-yard line. Tries small again, and this time he gets into the end zone. Milt swings a pass out right. They're going to try and throw a pass. Fant launches it downfield to Hyatt. He's got it at the 30. Bobbles it, catches it to the 20, 10. Checkerboards. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Kentucky coming off an open date following a big win at home against Mississippi State 2 weeks ago. Neyland Stadium in full black mode for a nighttime encounter on Halloween weekend as Tennessee takes on Kentucky. Full coverage and highlights of the game coming up next on The Josh Heupel Show.
Unrivaled passion, matchless tradition, the heart and soul of the Volunteer State. This is Tennessee football, and this is the Josh Heupel Show. Hosted by the Vol Network's Bob Kessling and Tennessee head football coach Josh Heupel.
It was a border battle, Tennessee and Kentucky, Saturday night at Neyland Stadium. These teams have been playing since 1893. Renewable, great rivalry, and coach, your football team came out ready to play.
Yeah, great environment first and foremost. I mean, ball walk, the stadium was electric all night long. It was Advantage Orange, and I can't thank our fan base so much for that. But team came out and you saw the preparation and the way that they practiced show up and the way that they played. Excited about all 3 phases, but I thought our defense did a tremendous job all night long.
Team came out in the dark mode. You still got your dark mode on working.
Yeah, dark mode is something the players like. I thought the helmets looked good, and hopefully our fans enjoy it too.
Your football team looked really good too.
Oh, I appreciate that. Good teams continue to get better throughout the course of the year. These guys continue to get better, and you know, relatively young inside of our program, and guys are continuing to push and compete the right way. Really excited about the way that we played tonight, the energy in the locker room afterwards. Enjoy it tonight and then get ready for a really good football team next week.
What a complete defensive performance. You had the 3 turnovers, you're limited their running attack, and really controlled the line of scrimmage. You said that was a key.
Physical football team, dynamic running back, heavy play action pass. We handled all of it really well tonight. The front was disruptive with the run game. Second and third levels did a great job of their fits and tackling really well in space besides their second drive. I thought we handled their perimeter screen game really well. And then we were able to match out all their boots, their play actions, and then third down did a great job of matching it out and making it really tight with coverage.
I thought the defense also really was flying to the football. Everybody made a lot of when they got there and made it a tackle, it was a contact. It was a big thud.
Absolutely. You play harder for longer, and typically things come out the right way. Our guys played really hard tonight. It's fun to see them compete with the emotion and the way that they did all night long.
And Hendon Hooker was Hendon Hooker again.
Yeah, don't ever want to take that for granted. You know, you got a great decision maker. You can play so aggressive with the football in situational football right before the end of half. Because you got somebody that you trust is going to make it right. And, you know, offensive line did a nice job in the run game. They were really solid in protections. We created some big plays on the outside. Jalen Hyatt had a massive night again with a couple of touchdowns. All in all, really good. There's some things offensively in the plus side of the territory off of turnovers that we didn't effectively handle the right way. Some things that we got to clean up before we get to next week.
But special teams also, some you didn't mention. Special teams were terrific.
Yeah, going in the football game, we talked a lot about our cover units. They had a dynamic returner that had created some really big plays in the return game. We did a great job of kickoff return, just smashing it all night long. Paxton did a phenomenal job with his leg in our punt game. And, you know, we pinned him inside the 5-yard line twice. Our gunners did a great job.
Jimmy Holiday
makes a big-time catch and a great job with special teams units.
So a lot of things to talk about. A big win for Tennessee. They knock off the Kentucky Wildcats 44-6. We'll show you highlights next here on the Josh Heupel Show. Tennessee and Kentucky, 2 ranked teams going at it head-to-head at Neyland Stadium. The crowd was, again, a sellout at Neyland Stadium, and they were into this game again.
Yeah, the passion and energy, you could feel it. Ball walk seems to get deeper and longer every single week.
And they're showing up earlier and earlier, too. It's amazing.
It's the best thing in sports, man. It really is. And I'll tell you what, if as a player or coach you're not ready to play before you get off the bus, you're ready once you take that walk.
But don't you think these fans have just embraced this team for how they're playing, how they execute, and just how well they play?
Yeah, obviously, this football team, the energy, the competitive spirit, how they compete and show up every single week. The fact that these guys, chose Tennessee right through some hard times. And I think, our fan base respects the work that they've put in to get the Power T back to where it is right now. We're a long ways away from the end of the journey. We've got work to do, but it's been fun going through this journey together with our football team, our staff, and our fans.
So Kentucky wins the toss. They defer, and so they'll kick it off to Tennessee. And here are the first half highlights presented by Humana, a more human way to health care.
Yeah, fair catch this one. They're deep in the corner here, and we end up with the ball first. A little perimeter screen right here. Jalen Hyatt, we pick up 5. Good block right there from the tight end, Jacob Warren. Seth Tillman gets back involved in the game. God, it was awesome to see him back out there. 2 great weeks of preparation and comes back out with 2 big catches back-to-back, big third down conversion right there.
Tillman makes the grab, and now Tennessee has a first down.
I didn't notice that while we were live. Obviously, you see the emotion of him being back. Man, what a great leader he's been while he's been injured, man. And, second and long right here, and Jalen comes clean.
But look at that throw by Hendon Hooker. Lays it out there. Hyatt's able to make the catch, and another big scoring drive for Tennessee to start the game.
Great way to start it off. Defense comes out on the football field, 1st and 10, suffocating defense right there, gapped out. Thought we did a really good job besides the second drive of tackling extremely well. Multiple shirts right there.
Aaron Beasley leading the way.
Man, I thought he played really well tonight.
He did.
3rd and long, we match it out, nowhere for him to go. They got a punt.
And Tennessee back to the running game with Jabari Small.
Yeah, we tended to have a lot of penalties in this one compared to them in the first half of the football game. We get stuck behind the chains right there and end up having a punt.
And then Kentucky goes back to work with Chris Rodriguez.
We handled the boot game right here, and Jalen McCullough was close to picking that one up, just didn't quite get there.
It was good to have McCullough back, too.
He's smart, he's headsy, he's kind of the quarterback of the defense, getting everybody on the same page.
It's the 3rd and 3. Kentucky throws it underneath and picks up a first down.
Yeah, they hit us with a little stick concept there. We're in a too-high defense, and they pick it up.
Levis, a really good throw here.
Yeah, throw and catch right there off the boot throwback. And on this drive, he got started, got to the second level, and was able to pick up chunks.
So Rodriguez gives them another first down. And now he pops it to the outside.
First and goal, do a great job being disruptive right here, playing the boot and able to get him down on the ground. They come back with a little split zone, and we don't gap it out right there, and he's able to hit it.
But Tennessee blocks the extra point.
Yeah, DJ Terry, disruptive right here, didn't take the play off, playing with great pad level and fundamental, something that Coach G and Coach Eckler work on right there with our field goal block unit, and go execute it, and big block. Coming back right here, got decent field position. Hendon's forced to kind of pull it down there on 2nd and medium.
Smart decision, though. They had it covered, and he got what he could out of that, and here's Hooker again.
Yeah, get into another situation where we have to pull it down, end up in 4th down, and run a little quarterback sneak, and able to pick it up right there, big conversion.
Jabari Small again pops it for a first down. He had 21 carries for 78 yards in the game. And his running mate, Jalen Hyatt, had 7 carries for 73.
Yeah, I thought he ran really physical. Jalen Wright, man, just ran through some traffic all night long. Great pad level, balance. Was in awkward positions a couple times and able to continue his runs. 3rd and 4, end up in another 4th and short right here. Look at the black shirts right there, just moving the pile. You block your man for a first down, our running backs are going to pick it up and continue it with a little ISO play there. Come back with a perimeter screen. We don't get the block.
Jacob Warren gets close, and now we go to the second quarter.
And Fant walks into the end zone right here. That was about as clean as it looked all night on the goal line right there.
But he's becoming a threat out of that fullback spot, scoring touchdowns, and Levis has to just throw this one away. Again, that's that pressure.
Yeah, great pressure, but we got guys that feel the screen and match out the running back right there. Did a great job on their screen game all night long, and that was guys retracing and guys defeating blocks. This is a great run right here by Jalen. Great ball security on it. We call it three-legged dog, and he's got the ball high and tight, and good balance. Come back here and hit set on a little hook route right there.
Look at the time that Hooker has, and he connects to Brew McCoy.
Yeah, Brew played rock solid all night long. Man, I'm not sure we got anybody that competes harder than he does. Good throw and catch right here on a little tight end. Pass over the middle. Man, I know Sed wanted to get in on that one too.
One more step and he would have been there.
Yeah, we end up in second goal, and Jalen Wright right there into the checkerboards. Nothing
Look at
better
the hole
than that.
again,
Yep.
Jalen Wright gets the touchdown, and Tennessee now leads Kentucky 20-6.
They pop a run right
Yep.
there. Got to do a better job of tackling, wrapping up, and using our hands.
Second and 8. And again, the swing pass, and Tennessee this time.
This is probably the best screen pass that they hit us with right here. We get pinned, we didn't leverage it out, and they get around the corner on us. We tried to tackle the football there in the middle of the play.
H-back got loose this time, Dingle.
Yeah, 3-level concept, and we're sinking, taking away the second level.
Now 4th and 1 in Kentucky.
Boy, man, I haven't really watched this one yet, but that was a quick first down spot right there with his knee on the ground.
And big play here. Big hit by Danico Slaughter, and then Juwan Mitchell gets the interception.
Oh, man, you got to hurdle that, right?
The quarterback, yeah.
No doubt.
And Kentucky a bad punt, and it
Off
looked
the
like
backside. Caleb Perry gets just a piece of it right there. How about a Kentucky guy getting a chance to go beat up on the home team there?
Jabari Small on the swing pass, and so with that short punt, now Tennessee still got time and timeouts. Hooker, great throw. What a great throw.
Great way to finish off the half. That happens because the defense goes out and gets a stop, and we got a quarterback that we feel comfortable, playing to the last tick of the first half.
Jalen Hyatt, 2 more touchdown catches. It's 14 on the season. That's a new Tennessee single-season record. That's remarkable, isn't it?
It is. Man, it's been a great, 5 weeks or whatever it's been. He's been on a tear. There's a lot of football left. We're going to need him to continue that.
14 touchdown catches on the season, and that passes Marcus Nash, who had 13. Tennessee, a big first half. They lead at halftime, 27-6. When we come back, a feature on Tennessee center Cooper Mays here on the Josh Heupel Show.
For junior offensive lineman Cooper Mays, football has always been second nature.
As a football player, I've been introduced to the game when I was really young, and I've been able to feel the game around me pretty easily. It kind of just comes natural to me. I don't really know why, but it always has. And, I've kind of built on that, and I think now I've kind of gotten a really good feel for everything around me without being able to really, see it per se eye to eye. And it kind of just helps you, find the right way to put the bodies on the bodies, and it leads to good results.
Maintaining his health and consistency have been the keys to success for Cooper this season.
I would like to stay healthy. I think that was my big thing. Stay healthy, and then, keep the consistency going. Keep plugging away. I mean, I've been a lot more consistent this year and showing, I can kind of set everything down as far as all the things that are coming at me. If you look at last year, I feel like it was more of a problem. I don't think it was as confident. So coming in this year, I think it's all about confidence, and just being healthy was a huge part of that.
The success of the offense this season starts with the brotherhood and bond the offensive line unit has formed.
It's been probably my favorite year of college for sure, just in general. If you look at the way we've produced on the field and the guys in our room, the way we believe and love each other and kind of just expect to win, it's really cool to see it all come together. And offensive linemen, we don't get a lot of love and stats and anything. So, you know, Darnell, he got lineman of the week. Jerome, Spraggs, they both got lineman of the week. So that we're just doing our job, and you know, when one person eats, we all eat. I think it shows how much we love each other, honestly, and how much, you know, I think if you look at the way we handle things, you know, we kind of handle it as a group, and I think we're kind of seeing the, you know, reaping all the benefits of that.
Tennessee's offense is known for a fast tempo and a boatload of points, and Cooper is at the center of that high-octane attack.
I'm probably the biggest part of getting everybody lined up. You know, I find out where the ball kind of lands, and then, you know, I'm trucking right behind it, and then I find out where the ball is going to be spotted. I set my feet, and then everybody kind of goes around me. So we harp on, you know, the details and finding our way to the ball. So they make it really easy on us, and they feed into that. So I just kind of take the reins and go with it.
The energy the team has created in Neyland has spread all over town.
There's a ton of energy. You know, there's a ton of energy kind of around the whole program, around our O-line room, just the offense and the team in general. So just really it's been fun to just see how fun the town is when, you know, when we're winning. It kind of shows you that Knoxville kind of revolves around football and how we do. So every week's a new challenge, so just taking it head on and finding a way to win.
For the Josh Heupel Show, I'm Andy Brock.
Coach, how important has Cooper Mays been to this team, the fact he's been healthy all season?
I don't think you can underestimate that at all. Everything starts with the guys up front for us offensively. Well, it all starts for the 5 guys up front with Cooper. He's in the middle of that thing. He's got his hand on the ball, his ability to communicate, get everybody in sync. And then you think about all the double teams combinations and all the twist pickups. He's dead center in the middle of it. He's been rock solid all night long. Talking about a guy that really cares about Tennessee, man. This is he's a legacy, and it means something to put that power tee on when he puts his helmet on, man. And he plays that way, but he competes that way every single day inside of our building.
You know, and it's amazing, too, the trust that Hendon Hooker has with him to set the fronts, and they work together really well as a team, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Work in sync, in unison, and you just can't underestimate everything that happens for us offensively, run game and pass game. Starts with those two, and Coop's done a fantastic job.
Cooper Mays, one of the valuable members in the Tennessee offensive line. Tennessee leads at halftime over Kentucky. Second half highlights next here on the Josh Heupel Show.
Hi, I'm Navy Shore. I'm a quarterback here at Tennessee. Today I'll be talking about one of our basic drills here at Tennessee called New School. So basically, you would have 3 people, and this is how we work in the pocket and work on moving around and getting our feet set in the pocket and ready to throw. So I'll drop back. Let's say I'm setting to the right, drop back, set up. He comes in front. I get back into my base, set, and throw. And then I'll be looking to set left here, get in the mesh, set left, can spy step, and throw. So that is New School that we here do at Tennessee, and thank you for watching. Go Vols.
Hooker out of the shotgun, drops, looks, still looks, fires.
He's got him.
Down, open, touchdown, Tennessee. Guess who? Jalen Hyatt again, his second of the night. And Jalen Hyatt now has set the single season record for touchdown passes. That's his 14th of the season as the Volunteers strike in the last minute, and Tennessee now leads Kentucky 26-6.
Hey, he lulled him to sleep. He looked to the left. The guys on the right side just fell asleep, and Hyatt ran right by him.
Tennessee has the lead at halftime over the Kentucky Wildcats. Wildcats get the ball first to start the third quarter, and the message is to keep coming after them and shut them down.
Yeah, for sure. We got to start fast here in the second half. The late score pushes it and changes the way the game can potentially be played, but you got to start fast in the second half, get a stop, get some points to extend and push the scoreboard the right direction.
So pick up second half highlights, Tennessee and Kentucky. The second half highlights presented by Food City, the official supermarket and tailgating headquarters of the Tennessee Volunteers.
Great kick by Paxton, setting the tone right there, and they come back with a little power flip, and we do a great job off the edge, and Juju, second level, plays over the top of the power type action and makes the play. Man, let's go. A little sack right here, just see a lot of black shirts creating issues for the quarterback. DJ Terry right there thought played relentless all night long.
He had a big game, and also Bumpus was right there, another sack.
Yeah, a little twist game right there. Great job of gaming it up between Tyler Barron and Byron Young, and we got both of them clean on the quarterback.
So now Tennessee gets the ball.
Second down, hit Brew right there, third and short. Thought we were effective and efficient all night long. Pick up a first down here, come back, a little ISO and a little counter here where we get stuffed on the backside, 3rd and 5, and end up kicking a field goal here.
Chase McGrath drills it, and Tennessee improves the lead to 30-6. Rodriguez wrapped up that time. Trayvon Flowers comes up to make the play.
Yeah, does a great job reading it. He's in the fit, and right there, Prime just misses him on the backside of the line of scrimmage, but we're able to get him down quickly after 3rd and 7. God, great play by Brandon Turnage. Break on the ball, being tight in his coverage, recognizing it. Look at that. That's a great break. Great to have him back, completely healthy and playing good football for us.
So Tennessee trying to take advantage of the turnover.
We come back and get it started with the throw and catch. Pick up the first right here with the backside. And
pass to the end zone and just out of reach.
Not able to quite come down with it right there between Hendo and Squirrel. End up in 4th down. Longer kick than we want, and ends up just bouncing off the upright, inside of the upright, and bouncing out.
So it stays 30-6 in Levis.
Man, tight coverage on the over concept right there. Trey Flowers playing really well, able to punch it out. 2nd and 10, they come back. Great play by Danico right there, man. I'm telling you, going up, high pointing the ball.
His first career interception.
What a night for him.
Yeah, and he forced one interception, and now he has one of his own. He's kind of been an Army knife for you. He plays kind of everywhere you need him to play.
It's really been the way he's trained since we've gotten here as a staff, and has trained at corner and at safety, played some nickel too. His understanding, versatility is massive for us on the defense side of the ball.
And he's a hard hitter.
He's a tough, physical kid, man. Does a great job on teams.
There's Brew McCoy.
Nice catch, throw and catch right there by Brew and Hendon. We come right back to him here. He drains everything out of it.
McCoy was Tennessee's leading receiver with 6 catches on the night.
Nice run by Jalen Wright. Ball's tight the entire time. I really like the way he's run the last couple of weeks.
Time right.
Yeah, we get stuffed on the inside right here. Come back with a little option, and Hendon does a great job of getting in. Good job on the left side right here. Jerome Carvin and JJ working together and creating space.
And Hooker puts his foot in the ground and gets into the end zone. Tennessee now leads 37-6.
Yeah, pushes the game wide open right there, and obviously if we can get a stop right here and get some points, you got a chance to really put the game to bed.
McCullough on the stop. 1st and 10 Kentucky, and again,
man,
what a play.
What a play by Wesley Walker, recognizing the formation, the motion, and what he's seeing in defeating blocks, man. At the end of the day, you got to defeat blocks out on the perimeter, and he's done a great job of that, certainly in this ball game.
You know, every play it seems like they're black shirts all over the place, and that's just
guys
running into the football.
Right?
Yeah, look at that.
Guys just absolutely run into the football and having bad intentions when they get there. 4th down, they actually picked that thing up. We had a chance to be underneath that. Wesley comes right back, defeats a block. What a play by him.
So now we go to the 4th quarter, and Levis throwing downfield, misses the target.
Good job on the wheel route by Jeremy Banks, and we're able to get off the football field, 37-6. Again, in the 4th quarter, 4-possession game. Picked up a nice play on, nice gain on the counter right there. In field goal range, take a sack, and end up pushing us. Could have kicked it right there just with the score of the football game. Just thought the smart play was to play the field position game and try to pin them deep. Defensively, we've been playing so well.
So Kentucky trying to come off its own goal line in Tennessee, again, stacking them up.
Run a little power right there. They do a good job of fitting it up. 3rd and 7. Almost got him in the end zone. BY off the edge and pressure inside.
Kentucky in the second half had no points, 31 plays for just 56 yards, averaged 1.8 points, 1.8 yards, and there's D. Williams on another terrific punt return.
Yeah, it's a great defensive effort in the second half. That's fun to see. D. Williams, great return, and then ball
comes out of the backfield, and he's wide open, and Hendon Hooker right on target again.
That's about as clean as it's going to get right there.
Hendon Hooker on the night, 19 of 25 for 244 yards, or 245 yards and 3 touchdowns. You know, you're just thinking this is normal, but the numbers Hendon Hooker's putting up, they're phenomenal.
So efficient.
Yeah.
Like 19 for 25 and just so efficient, so accurate with the football, great decision maker, takes great care of it, just allows us to keep chewing up ground, man, and don't ever take that for granted.
No, and he makes great decisions and checks at the line. He's a complete quarterback right now.
He's playing as good as anybody I've had, and proud of him, and I still feel like he's continuing to get better. That's the fun thing.
Yeah, it is. Tennessee wins over Kentucky 44-6. We'll take it to the locker room next here on the Josh Heupel Show.
Hendon Hooker, who went 19 of 25 for 245 yards with 4 total touchdowns. Congratulations to Hendon, our Advanced Auto Parts Player of the Game.
My technique, that's about it. It's really not experienced receivers out there, but they're still great players. I think if they'll be, the more they develop, they'll become, great guys. But I just go throughout my technique throughout the week and just follow on that. That's all.
Not really. I mean, just coming in every day, trying to do my job to get the ultimate goal, and that's winning. So coming in on a daily basis and making sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, motivating my teammates, and locking into my assignment and communicating at a high level. That's what I try to do day in and day out.
Just come with mentality, honestly. But my freshman year, played star, coming into the defense. But once you play star, I think you can just know every part of the defense in and out. Again, with mentality, you can just, if you had a mentality, you just want to be great. God will have your back. Honestly, I still like being in the box more. I like hitting more, honestly, but. It's cool. It'll grow on me. The more I play on it, I know I balled out today, but it's just I like being in the box a lot more.
Day in and day out, I see the defensive guys, putting in extra work, whether it's getting on the jugs, which you can see these guys, they've been on the jugs heavily, making great plays on the ball, and coming out and playing with their hair on fire, which is their goal. So I'm extremely proud of them, and love to compete against them every day. It's a heated battle on that practice field, so just excited to get back out there and compete with them. The day he was able to run routes, he's an incredible athlete. We have a receiver room full of playmakers. So whenever I can get the ball to them in space, that's what I want to do, and they make great plays. Whenever I do get it to them, and whenever it's a pivotal point in the game and I need someone to lean on, I can lean on any one of them. So, hats off to all of them for continuing to work hard and come in every day with a chip on their shoulder. We want to win the SEC championship. That's our goal, to be playing in Atlanta at the end of the season. And every day we come in, it's another day at the office. The same way mailman goes and delivers mail, the same way we're going into the football facility, lifting weights, hopping on film, and trying to get better every day.
Yes, sir, most definitely. But we know off rip we had to stop the run to even get that chance for him to pass. So our game plan was to shut down the run to force them to pass, and then next to shut that down. So that's what we did and came out with the win.
Really just being consistent, trying to stay locked into my technique every day and stay locked into everything that's going on. Really trying to just stay dialed in, stay locked in, and keep other guys locked in, because you never know when your time's gonna come. So I was just being prepared for the moment.
When Hype first came through, I was like, yeah, he's a great coach off rip. He's a great guy. Yeah, he brought a lot of energy. And as soon as he stepped in, I just felt, like the whole room, like mood change. Yeah, he's just a great, coach that wants to, get to know his players all the time. Yeah.
Here's a look at this week's top 5 plays. Number 5. Brandon Turnage swoops in for his first interception of the year.
3rd down 7. Levis back to throw. Looks, fires, pass, intercepted by Tennessee at the 38-yard line, and it's picked off by Brandon Turnage. Levis threw it right to him into traffic, and Brandon Turnage picks off his first pass as a Tennessee Volunteer.
Number 4. A deep strike from Hendon Hooker puts the Vols on the board.
2nd down and 6. Hooker back to throw. Fires long down the field. There's Hyatt. He's got it at the 20, to the 10, to the checkerboards. Touchdown. Bombs away, Tennessee. 55 yards. Hendon Hooker to Jalen Hyatt, and he has just tied the single-season reception touchdown record. That's his 13th catch for a touchdown this season.
Number 3. A combo sack from Byron Young and Tyler Barron.
Out of the shotgun, drops to throw.
We got
Looks.
a zip.
Hey, blitz him again and throw him down one more time. Tennessee gets in there with this time Tyler Barron. Byron Young got back there, and Josh Josephs.
Yeah.
Tennessee did a little twist.
Yeah, nice twist off the left side.
Number 2. Danico Slaughter's hit leads to a Jawan Mitchell interception.
Showing man coverage.
Back to throw, quick slant.
Bam!
Bang, and intercepted by Tennessee. Running down the right side, gets to the 30, gets to the 40-yard line. Jawan Mitchell is going to be tackled at the Kentucky 45-yard line. Kentucky tried the quick slant. The ball was popped up in the air, and Jawan Mitchell gets the interception and returns it 48 yards.
Yeah,
what a play by the Tennessee secondary.
And number 1. A record is shattered for Jalen Hyatt's 2nd touchdown of the night.
Hooker out of the shotgun, drops, looks, still looks, fires.
He's got him.
Open, touchdown Tennessee. Guess who? Jalen Hyatt again. His 2nd of the night. And Jalen Hyatt now has set the single season record for touchdown passes. That's his 14th of the season as the Volunteers strike in the last minute, and Tennessee now leads Kentucky 26-6.
Stay tuned for more. Time now for the First Horizon First Look, a scouting report and look ahead at the Vols' upcoming opponent. Brought to you by First Horizon, the official bank of the Vols.
Next Saturday, Tennessee marches back on the road to Athens to challenge the Georgia Bulldogs in a crucial SEC East matchup. Led by head coach Kirby Smart, the defending 2021 national champions are off to another fast start, ranking number 1 in the AP poll 6 different weeks this season. Offensively, the Bulldogs turned to senior quarterback Stetson Bennett under center. The offensive MVP of the national title game last season sits 3rd in the SEC, averaging 290 passing yards per game. His go-to target is 2021 All-American sophomore tight end Brock Bowers, who leads all Georgia pass catchers with 393 receiving yards through 7 games. The Bulldogs in the backfield will show a trio of different playmakers, led by junior Dejon Edwards, who has exploded for 5 touchdowns in the team's last 3 SEC games played. Georgia is powered by a defense that ranks 2nd in the nation with just over 9 points allowed a game through 8 weeks. Senior Nolan Smith sits at the center of the Bulldogs linebacker unit, leading the team in quarterback hurries, sacks, and tackles for loss. Featured in a secondary allowing just 4 passing touchdowns in 7 games is senior Christopher Smith, who's tied for a team-high 2 interceptions. Tennessee and Georgia will kick off Saturday, November 5th in Sanford Stadium. Kickoff is set for 3:30 Eastern, 2:30 Central Time.
Tennessee improves to 8-0 on the season with the win over the Kentucky Wildcats, and it sets up the showdown next week against the Georgia Bulldogs. And, Coach, the more you win, the bigger these games get.
100%. It's the position you want to be in. Good teams continue to get better. You need a great week of preparation. Obviously, we're playing a really talented, a really good football team. It's going to be a great environment, and can't wait to get ready for this one.
But your team has such great momentum right now and playing with such confidence. You got to be happy with that.
Yeah, for sure. But for us, it comes down to preparation, getting ready to roll all week long, and then being ready to go compete for 60 minutes. This will be a fun one to play in.
Indeed. Tennessee and Georgia Saturday between the hedges, and it's a 3:30 kickoff. We'll have the highlights for you right here next week on the Josh Heupel Show.
The preceding has been a Learfield presentation of the Vol Network, produced at the Ray and Lucy Hand Digital Studio.